Hey guys, this is Abhishek from GadgetSnews.com, and today we are going to do an overview and review of the Nokia Asha 500. This is the Nokia Asha 500 device which we have with us, and it has been launched here in Abu Dhabi at Nokia World, and this is how the device looks like. And again, if we compare this device as far as the build quality is concerned, this device looks much more premium as compared to the Nokia Asha 501 which we have seen earlier. Nokia has launched 3 devices today, including Nokia Asha 500, Nokia Asha 502, Nokia Asha 503, and this device is the bottom when it comes to all these devices in terms of the series. It is the 500 device, and in terms of the specifications as well, this one is slightly lesser on the specifications part as compared to the other phones which we have in the same series. So starting with the camera, we have a 2 megapixel camera at the back side on the Nokia Asha 500. On the top you have the micro USB port for data syncing and charging. Here you have the 3.5mm audio jack. On this side we have the placement for the loudspeaker, placement for the volume rocker and the power and sleep key, and they're quite away from each other, but again easy to access, there is no problem. You can also get a good feedback when you press them. At the bottom we see nothing. The microphone is actually over here at the hole. When it comes to the button, one thing which we like on this device is that we have a capacitive touch button on this device, unlike the physical home button which we have seen on the Nokia Asha 501. So in terms of first of all, the design, this one is kind of different in terms of the design, little bit to some extent, because the plastic back cover which was used to be on the Nokia Asha 501, which was matte finish, now on this device it is has got a kind of a glossy finish because of this glass which is actually holding the back cover inside. And again, it is not glass, it is good quality plastic, transparent one, which does give the device a kind of a premium look. But on the other hand, it also gets the fingerprints and scratches very easily. As you can easily notice on this back finishing, we can easily get the fingerprints and scratches. We have the Nokia branding over here, and when it comes to the opening of the back cover, we can remove the back cover on this device as well, the same way which we can do on the Nokia Asha 501. And here we have just opened the back cover of the Nokia Asha 500, and this is how the battery looks like. So we have a pretty big battery on this device. Let me just check out the battery rating. So the battery rating on this device as of now is 1110 mAh, and it could be higher as well because this is the prototype model which we have with us. When it comes to the SIM card support, this will accept 2 SIM cards. The first SIM card will go over here, which is the micro SIM, and the second SIM card will go over here on this slot, which will be a micro SIM again. When it comes to the expansion for the memory SD card slot, you do have memory SD card slot on this device for the micro SD card, so you can expand the storage, and 4 GB of memory card should come with this device whenever it comes to India. That is our expectation. And when it comes to the loudspeaker is almost the same kind of loudspeaker which we have seen on the Nokia Asha 501 as well. As we can see over here, this is the mesh, and the kind of design which it has, the loudspeaker quality should be as good as you can hear on the Nokia Asha 501. And this device, on the other hand, because it is lower on the specification front, this device has a 2 megapixel camera, whereas the Nokia Asha 501 has the 3.15 megapixel camera at the back. Both of these cameras on these devices does not have flash either, but in terms of the specification, this device is lower on the camera, and also there is a difference on the display as well. The Nokia Asha 501 has got a 3-inch display, whereas this device on the other hand has got 2.8-inch display, but the same kind of display and the same kind of software runs on this. The same kind of display it has, and the same kind of software is running on this device as well, as far as the software is concerned. And one thing which we like on the Nokia Asha 503 is that the display which we have on the Nokia Asha 503 is glossy in nature, but it has got a Gorilla Glass protection, so it won't get the fingerprints and scratches very easily, at least the scratches very easily on the front display. That is something which we can say. When it comes to the back side, it has a glossy back finishing with this glass display, with this glass finishing basically. So it has got a glossy back finishing with this glass, so it will get the fingerprints, as you can see, very easily, and the scratches as well. But the front has got a Gorilla Glass protection, so it will not get the scratches easily. However, the fingerprints will be visible very easily, as you can notice over here. So that's all from us as far as the quick hands-on review and overview of the Nokia Asha 500 device is concerned. We really like this device as far as the overall capability of the device at the price at which it will come. It will come at a lower price as compared to the Nokia Asha 501 which we have already in the market. It will come for a lower price than 5,000 Indian rupees, and it is a dual SIM phone with pretty good capabilities. You can use social media on this device as well. However, the UI is kind of limited, but you will get used to the UI. If you want a simple phone, you can always go for it. It is quite handy as well in terms of the portability, much more handy than the Nokia Asha 501. But one thing which we do not like about this device are these sharp edges. So these sharp edges does not give you a good feel when you hold the device in hand, but you will get used to them once you start using the device. And again, the finishing over here is again kind of sharp. So it is kind of sharp edges which you see on this device because of this glass which is covering the back cover, but again giving the device a very premium look. Let us know if you have any specific question for the Nokia Asha 501. We are also coming up with a comparison of the Nokia Asha 500. So that's all from us as far as the quick review and overview of the Nokia Asha 500. Do let us know if you have any specific question for this device. We would love to help you. You can like this video if this video helped you by clicking the like button below. You can subscribe to our YouTube video channel for more videos like this by clicking the subscribe button below. Thanks for watching this video. This is Abhishek signing off. Thank you.